What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. This is going to be another segment of Ombre Kitchen. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how I make my protein ice cream. Well, more specifically, banana split, because it tastes really good. So, let's get started with it, shall we? Alright, so this is going to be my version of my protein ice cream. I understand there are a lot of other ones out there, but I like to keep it simple, and I'm going to show you guys how I make it. So I'm gonna get started with the ingredients right away, and you'll see what I got in mind. And for today, I'm gonna be making a peanut butter ice cream. Right. So the ingredients here, it's gonna be PB Fit. Use that as a powder. I use about 2 to 3 tablespoons for that. 2 scoops of any whey protein. You can use more or less depending on how you like it. I'm gonna use a vanilla flavor as my base because that'll get me the best outcome. And then I got the almond milk. That almond milk has very low calories, and that's what I like. And I'm gonna use very little of it. And finally, obviously, we got some ice here, as you can see. And I have it crushed, not whole. It'll help the blender a little bit. Real quick, you're gonna get a little mixer cup like that with a little blade. This is off my Ninja. I'm gonna start off with putting a layer of ice, and that's kind of what I want to do. Just gonna layer it up with ice. I'm gonna put in my PB Fit powder and my protein powder here. And just a little bit of that almond milk. Now I'm not gonna actually give any actual measurements of actually the amount of almond milk. Watch me as I make a little bit of a mess here, but it really just comes down to how thick you want it or how liquidy you want. If you want it more like a shake, you can definitely do that. But obviously, I want it pretty thick, and I'm gonna layer it up with some more ice, as you can see there, and I blend it up off camera. I'll show you the end result for that. So I'm gonna show you actually my little chocolate drizzle syrup here, and I'm gonna be using a sweetener. It's gonna be using the sucralose. This is the one from my grocery store. Use any one you want. So a cup of that, and I'm using half a cup of cocoa powder, and this one happens to be organic, but it really doesn't matter. It's cocoa powder. And a little bit of vanilla extract. This is optional. Obviously, you don't have to, but it does help to add a little bit of flavor. And just like a little pinch. Honestly, it's like an eighth of a teaspoon. So really, it comes down to like a pinch of salt. And then we also have a half a cup of water as well. So in a small saucepan, it's got a heavy bottom base, but any small saucepan will do. I'm gonna put in my sugar, or actually, I should say my sucrose. I'm gonna put in my sweetener with the cocoa powder, and I'm just gonna mix it around a little bit before putting any liquid in there. That's gonna go on the stove on a very low heat because this will burn very quickly. Just keep that in mind. Now, one thing I want to show you guys here is if you want to make it thicker, which I do, this is optional. You can add a little bit of this, and I add like maybe half a teaspoon to a teaspoon. This works really, really well. And another thing you can add in is instant coffee. This will actually bring out the flavor a little more. Coffee and chocolate go well together, and it's calorie free, so it's pretty cool. It tastes really good. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna put the ingredients in the pot. You're gonna heat it up, and it's gonna melt very quickly once you put that water in there. And that's it. It's very simple. I'm gonna set it aside in a small little dish and let it cool down. Now, what if you don't like peanut butter? What if whether you're one of those that doesn't like peanut butter? Well, you can also make ice cream with a couple different options. I use frozen blueberries or frozen strawberries as well. Those are two options you can go with. And instead of adding so much ice, you can just kind of replace it with the frozen fruit and you can get yourself a different ice cream. All you have to do is add in your frozen blueberries and watch me make a little bit of a more mess. I'm gonna add in some ice to this. And then I'm gonna add in the protein powder, 2 scoops of that. And once again, just a little bit of the almond milk to that. Unsweetened, of course. And we're gonna blend that up, and I'm gonna actually blend it off camera. It's pretty simple. You just blend it up until it turns into ice cream. So there's my banana here. I'm gonna just cut into it just to make a banana split so you can see what I'm doing. And to that, I'm gonna go ahead and add in my ice cream. As you can see, that's the way my ice cream came out. Now, if yours doesn't come out as frozen or as thick as you want it to, just put it in the freezer for a little while and it'll thicken up. And here's another thing I'm gonna put in. I'm gonna put in some sugar-free this jelly. It goes really well with it. I'm gonna put in a little bit of a PB Fit, just dry powder for a little bit of texture, just because I really like peanut butter. And finally, I'm gonna add in some of the chocolate syrup that I made. Just gonna drizzle that on there. I don't know if it looks as appetizing on camera as it does here, but it is really good. Trust me. This tastes so good. Honestly, the only thing that was missing here was a little bit of whipped cream, but other than that, this thing is freaking delicious. I'm not even kidding. Alright, thanks for watching my channel, guys. Throw me a like if you want. Consider subscribing to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video.